Well, Delbarton firepower. So far, it's that Calabro that has led the way offensively.
Got to give him credit. First-time starter in their senior season. Really stepping and done a nice job. Pat Calabro scored 2 goals in 6 of the 7 games here. I mean, that is just outstanding. Not most skillful guy on the field, just heart, determination, hustle. Just a game kind of guy you really like to have.
Look up the word program in the dictionary, and you see Mountain Lakes Lacrosse. Tim Flynn's cross program here, legendary. Last year, 20-2.
Yeah, you see right there, 5 state titles, 10 county titles. Got that Morris County Championship a year ago. Listen, they know Delbarton has got edge right now because Delbarton has what Mountain Lakes wants, the state title to get it back. But this team, like you said, just historically, year in, year out, house, the name Mountain Lakes, synonymous with great lacrosse on the high school level.
That man right there, number 7, Nick Vosberg, lead away offensively for Lakers season.
Tim Flynn said Nick Vosberg is one of the best stick handlers we've ever had. That Mountain Lakes, man, that is saying a lot. Just for the goals, 27 goals, 16 assists. That's on the first 8 games of the year. Scored 46 a year ago. Really taking, you know, when you play for Mountain Lakes, you're going to spread it around. A lot of guys going to be scoring, but Vosberg has been just dynamic.
Starting lineups, and of course the opening face-off of today's much anticipated game is right around the corner. Delbarton versus Mountain Lakes. You're watching North Jersey High School Lacrosse on K-Vision Sports.
Tired of the same old party? Project Loop's a pizza party video. A fun way to have a pizza party. Mr. Project Loop and his zany friends will meet you and your...
William H. O'Donnell Field as Delbarton and Mountain Lakes get ready to go. Both teams undefeated coming into this one. The captains actually are meet at midfield at the moment. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Green Wave of Delbarton. And here's the way Chuck Rubling pencils things in. On the attack, McBride, Campbell, and Calabro. Grom, Rietzlin, and McKenna are the midfielders. Cocazilo, Klett, and Adonisio, the defenseman, and in goal, Alex Hewitt, who has been terrific so far this season. So get the Green Wave, and there is your goalie, Alex Hewitt, senior. He's faced 69 shots, made full 78% save percentage. He's been terrific for the Green Wave net season. The Mountain Lakers come into the game. They are 8-0 on the year, and here is their lineup. Dolny, Bavacqua, and Vosberg on the attack. Duco, Tierra, and Lane, the midfielders. Sinoski, LaFiora, Carigliano on the defense line, and Kevin Crokin is there. Kevin Crokin is their goalie, senior, and he's terrific net this year. He has a defense in front of him. It's 2 solid defensive teams. Teams undefeated. Barton 7-0. Mountain Lakes 6-0. 2 teams live now in midfield.
Yeah, Tim Flynn Mountain Lakes would say, you don't convince my guys, Lou, that this game really is or anything. They're just so jacked up, but, you know, it's the first measuring stick of the year for both programs.
So look at Chuck Rubin, the head coach of Delbarton. 265 career wins in his 18th season, and he won number 250 last May of 2003. We had an opportunity earlier to talk to Chuck Rubling about the keys to winning this big game against the Lakers.
You're not about doing the things that need to win, but the things that would cause us to lose. So, you know, running the ball well, throwing the ground balls, you know, limiting turnovers, basically limiting our mistakes. And, you know, if we got our mistakes, and which point we've done best can win, you know, hopefully that'll be successful.
I mean, there's so many weapons on offense that, you know, hopefully we have good matchups this year. You know, pretty much going to be ball control, possession in a game like that's the most important thing. I mean, you have to have the ball against such a great team, and I think that's to be the key. Face-offs are always really big in game like that too.
There's Tim Flynn, head coach of Mountain Lakes. 399 career victories. He's for 400 today. It is 25th season with the Lakers, and the players are at center field, at midfield, getting ready to face off Delbarton and Mountain Lakes. So this game about to start. Delbarton in the green, Mountain Lakes in white and the orange, and the game is underway. And we, of course, get an opportunity to talk to Tim Flynn. We'll hopefully hear his comments about keys to the game a little bit later on. But right now, the action starts in the first quarter. Mountain Lakes move right to left on your screen.
Quill off the face-off, Lou. Chiara of Mountain Lakes will get position of the ball. What task for Mountain Lakes? Flynn for 400. Got to take on Green Wave. It's no gimme going for number 1.
Wow. And, you know, you talk about getting that 400th win. What a win it would be, especially against Delbarton. Mountain Lakes sets up behind the goal on despite sunny April afternoon. This should be an excellent game on Kelvin Sports. Lakers set up nicely. Chris Ryan, number 13. He sends it back. Now with ball, Mark Lane. Lane's a senior. 3 goals on the year. Makes move and unleash a shot goes high. And it rolls out. It'll remain with ball.
Yeah, Lane goes left, a little bit of a look at nothing on the cage.
John Dolney, number 4, is on the attack behind that. Tries to angle out. Dolney is senior. Makes a nice move. Mountain Lakes just set up for a good shot. Every possession in a game like this, Jim, so important.
So much firepower. The guys could put the pipes on field here today.
Here's a shot and a save by Hewitt. Oh, there's Alec coming up big.
Yeah, Hewitt can look at the ball. You're not going to put many of those kind of shots by 3-year starter, one of the best in the country, the All-American Alex Hewitt.
So Delbarton now on the attack. Green Wave in there. Road, you guessed it. Green arms. Campbell sends to Ned Crotty, who was a terrific hockey player for Green Wave. Crotty makes a move. And a tough pass defense that time by Maddox. Good field as well. It's taken away by the Lakers. Here's Chiara. All Chiara, outstanding football player playing across for Mountain Lakes. Lakers set it up. Bachberg passes Bacciera, and he chases it down right wing. He flips behind the goal. We are scoreless with 9 minutes and 10 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, Chiara has committed to Syracuse, but he's a tailback. Lou, he's going to play football. I'm sure the top 10 lacrosse program, the Orange men might try to woo him up there in the springtime.
That pass is knocked away, and here comes Delbarton the other way. Reed 7, number 4. Caps up, shoots a nice save by Crooked.
Yeah, Crooked. He worked up 2, and he was round out.
Out makes the other way. Bachberg picks up behind the goal. Both teams have had scoring opportunity. The goalkeepers have come big.
Lakers now slow it down. Go look. See, Bachberg's been so outstanding on offensive attack this year for the Lakers. Good crowd here. Look today. Anticipated goal.
Mountain Lake sit around. Neither team able to big save yet. John Olney flips it to Nick Bosberg, the senior, and it comes outside.
Not too many times, Lou, in a high school cross game, you'll have an upwards of 8 Division I players. And that's what out there today. So we talk about all that firepower, the offensive end, all the goals that guys score, but you also got to think about defenders out there, too. You have Division I defenders out there, so penetration to goal will not be easy.
Well, Delbarton takes over. And Alex will pull the trigger, the goalkeeper. Carries out far, looking down. Momentarily, it's away. He would on his way to Princeton, where he'll play for the Tigers, one of the standing cross programs in the nation.
Yeah,
Series history between these two teams. And yes, it's terrific history. Actually, Mountain Lakes leads 28-16. Last meeting in the state game, and Delbarton at the score of 9-7, one of 3 memorable meetings a year ago.
Of course, Delbarton people, like to tell you what's happening on early on in the series, but Delbarton right now on equal footing this Mountain Lakes program.
Pass comes behind the net. Nick Bavacqua, senior, 17 goals, 13 assists. Was down 6 minutes remain this scoreless first quarter. It's been a defensive struggle so far. Here's Donny, flips outside lane. Mark Lane trying to make a move. He goes Humphreys. Ryan Humphreys is a senior. In position of the ball right now. Bill has to push him away. Berg flips it behind the net. Tried to center, but passing off back of the net, and Hewitt takes it away. So we're just halfway through the 3. Neither team has scored. Trying to come back the other way, and add scramble whistle. Looks like push. Call against Delbarton. Mountain Lakes will get possession.
Louis, these coaches asked them the game, spoke about being mistake-free. In a game like this, it's going to be the little things.
Pat Calero flips it behind the net. And here's Tim Campbell. Campbell senior with 11 goals on the year. Reed Selly, an All-American, on his way to Duke. He'll play the Blue Devil down there. Matt Bry was senior last year, 33 goals, slips down, and it's taken away. Brilliant defensive play by LaFiora.
And off a stick check, now Delbarton regains possession.
Fabro loses. LaFiora flipped it out. Wayne did not got it. Here comes Seligman.
Reed Sedman, another one of the dynamic athletes have out here today, 2 forward star. Delbarton, what a great football player. Seligman.
So many athletes on the field for Jim in the game. Here's Crum trying to make moves. Check his play. Another good defense play. This time it was Marion who came up with the play.
And a stick back by lane. There goes a long stick into offensive zone now.
Joseph asking full sit up. Don't catch behind that. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first period. We are scoreless between the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state of New Jersey.
Yeah, both teams had a couple of opportunities early, but the defense now has put the offense kind of off the block.
There's a shot, hit the post. It hit the pipe.
Yeah, it was a volley. And Nick, quick spin around. Let it fly and caught the piece of iron and settled.
Delbarton, of course, has been a dominant foe.
In 2 straight championship games, they won them trying to bring the team to three-peat. 33 of the last 34 games. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know who beat them. And that one loss was Mountain Lakes.
Absolutely.
In the county championship year. Lost only 2 games the year before. One of those, of course, was at the hands of the Lakers. So they slug it out year in, year out.
Under 3:15 left in the first. Before Delbarton and Mount Lake. Chiara trying to make a move on Pete Brown. Chiara shoots, and Hewitt got a piece of it with the stick, and rebound flips out to Mark Lane.
Boy, Char going lefty there, too. Put the shot in a good spot. It's an outstanding save by Hewitt. Quick reflexes going to the far post.
Chiara again makes a move. Pass in front. Shot goes wide. Just off the pipe.
Like Hewitt, I got a piece of that one, too. Good look from Chiara to the gutter.
Nick Avacqua circled behind that. Now centers. Lane makes a move. He shoots. Bounces high and up over to a stick. And with 2:15 left in the first, 2:17 to be exact. We are still close.
This team, I want about 10, I think. As we go lefty, goalie cute, man. Cuts the angle down so beautifully. Try to squeeze the needle haystack when you take him on the short side.
Nick Avacqua, and they flick back outside. Matt Lakes has controlled the first period.
And this has been a good position for Lakers. Here's the turnover.
And here comes Delbarton. The ball. The ball. Behind goal. Now flips it to Calabro there. Calabro lean course. Sit up. Here's a shot that goes wide.
Another nice play by Bucco. Went out on defense. Junior defense shot.
Tim Campbell controls for the Green Wave. Comes back to Pete Grom. Here's Sullivan. He dug in. Has to make a move, but is cut off nicely. They come behind the goal. Matt Brock there. 24 countdown here in the first period. Grom angles in, pushed by Chiara. Pretty good check.
Yeah, Paul is a strong guy, and he's not going to let out physical him, that's for sure.
Grom again, cut off with the pass, and he goes down. That was a full check at Chiara.
Of course, Grom possession of the ball, so completely legal. And the big check gets the turnover. Here comes Lakes.
On a minute remaining in the first. Still no score between these two undefeated teams. Donny, eyes angle. Not offensive firepower in all sports, but the defense win championship. You get good dose of defense in this first period. Vosberg, knocked off, knocked away from him.
6 row, no call though. Well, you combine the defense prowess of Delbarton and add that with Hewitt. It's in the pipe. I mean, an all-American goalie, and it is not an easy proposition to score.
The scoreboard clock, by the way, is not moving. There's a shot that goes over the crossbar. It's been stuck at 57 seconds for quite some time. Officials keeping the time on field. That's what we're told. At Mountain Lakes, how Mountain Lakes program. We touched on it earlier. Mountains milestones for them. 5 state championships and most county ties, ranked to national top team 5 last seasons, and 167 wins over the last 10 years.
Yeah, on the tutelage of the great Tim Flynn is 25th year.
At the end of the first period, the score, Lake the Delbarton, I think. This is North Jersey High School Lacrosse on Cablevision Sports. Join us here on Cablevision Sports coverage of North Jersey High School Lacrosse. It doesn't get any better than this as far as matches are concerned. 2 top teams in the state. Mountain Lakes and Delbarton, and what a Fed struggles on that first read. And Schoolis is going quarter to 2.
Yeah, both teams with a couple of looks. The goalies were there where they needed to be, and as you said, our scores here.
For best in Northern New Jersey sports, Sporting. Each you'll find all the highlight analysis features you need this week. High school baseball, softball, and lacrosse. All the scores and top 5 polls well. That's Sports Scene Monday through Thursday at 8 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday at 1 p.m. only on our local program channel. Delbarton, 2 state champion, trying to become first team in New Jersey history to win 3 straight. 4 championships in the last 5 years. Mountain Lakes finished number 2 last year in New Jersey, 14th in the nation. And there's now moving up to right on his green. Don't try to center, but it's knocked away. Now ball's so important. Lacrosse. Corks it up. Goes to Dome. John Dome, 10 goals, 6 assists on the season. We'll find the goal. Berg. This is pretty much the way the first quarter went. Now looks really controlled the time of possession. Glenn makes a move. Mark Lane on his way to Bucknell. Has a 3.7 GP at Jim. Got a lot of smart guys out there.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a shot. Score! Paul Diaz! And Lake takes a 1-0 lead.
Lucas lefty. This time he's over goal lefty, and he's the All-American. Check it out. Sometimes you just got to do all on their own. Going to his left, lets it fly, and beat it on the stick side, down low. And you beat it like that, you know there's got to be some juice on. You hit the Syracuse to play football. Get theirs on the board.
1-0 Mount, and the Lakers win face-off. And they have Troll and that whistle and timeout. The Mount falls out with 10:55 remaining in the second quarter, and they have a 1-0 advantage. Delbarton transporting out as well. It's really the poor couple of guys. They haven't really been able to mount anything seriously on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've seen the game played in the defense for most of this first half.
Well, Tim Flint, there he is, head coach of Mount Lakes, and here's his thoughts on what the key is to Delbarton.
Keys to beating things, probably main thing, beat yourself. Eliminate all make many mistakes possible, and play a game.
Some of the key play around balls. That's one of our main objectives every game is dominating balls. And if possess lots of enough, ever possessing the ball, we're not turned over, and then they can't score obviously. So those are 2 big factors for us to win.
Well, heard Glenn there, possess the ball. That's key.
Yeah, absolutely. And a team like Delbarton, so much higher power, so many great scorers. Keep the ball out of their hands and increase the chance for success. And Delbarton not used to kind of playing this much in their defensive end. I'm sure they're going to pick it up.
Look, some of the crowd. There's a huge, I'm talking huge crowd here Wednesday afternoon in April. Not exactly a prime time crowd. They have shot ball knocked loose.
Here's a whistle going to get a hold, looks like. On Mountain Lake, so Delbarton position.
Green Wave on a trail 1 with 10.5 remaining. In this first half, being played tough by Chiara. He has the lone goal game. Calabra can't seem to get loose. Here's Seligman, makes a nice move and loses it as the ball is knocked away. And Pesha now
He lost it. Good defense that time, Josowski. Big scene defensive. Tough, great stick skills, man. Just a guy is all over the field. Number 44 for the Lakers.
Good eyes for Sinoski. 6'3", 215. Matt Lakes though, an unforced error there. They throw it away. And Dalton gets it back. Last defeat Matt Lakes 7-2. Making that regular season game. There were 5 times decided with 18 seconds left in regulation. Then Seligman got the winning goal in overtime for Delbarton. Good one over there, the right wing, and Mountain Lakes come out with it. Here come Lakers across midfield.
Good grab ball pickup by Joe LaFleur. So gets this possession going.
J.J. Moran flips it. He has it right now. J.J. Senior, he'll be playing for the Blue Hens of Delaware. Here's Berg, makes a move, comes back outside.
You see how quick the defense is to react on both these schools. Every time you think there's going to be some penetration towards the cage, defense just emerges.
Rosberg slips down behind the net. Now circles in, tries to go low, but Hewitt with a brilliant save at his ankle.
Oh, man, going to get it. I mean, just an athletic stop right there.
Comes Delbarton on the move, trying to mount some kind of attack. Campbell fires one that goes high over the crossbar. Tim Campbell Sr. coming in with 11 goals on the year.
Campbell helped to play at Villanova lacrosse program, one that's on the rise. Captain of the hockey team, also Tim Campbell.
Yeah, terrific hockey player. Delbarton had a a great hockey team this year, as usual. Campbell has it knocked away. Mountain Lakes defense stick check is just terrific here in the first half.
That was Dom Coriano. Senior defenseman turning it over for squad. Get another possession.
7:40 left first half.
Hasn't been the up-down tempo maybe the fans were hoping to see. Both these teams are true fast break teams. They like their prowess set up in the offensive zone.
Vosper trying to break free.
A couple mean stick checks there.
Ryan McFadden all over him. McFadden, senior 6'2", 240. Vosper sneaks in and scores! Oh, that's a brilliant move as he snuck down McFadden. It's 2-0 Mountain Lakes.
Well, you keep pressing and pressing, Lou. Eventually going to break through. Watch Nick, the senior attackman, will attend Butler University on a scholarship, gets the penetration. I mean, only so much you can do. The guy's in the deep. And Nick Vosberg, the attackman, 28th goal on the season for Nick. First-year starter. Tireless record. Check that, not first-year starter Nick Vosberg, but just a brilliant handler. Guys playing lacrosse in this area since the first grade. And Butler University's in a great one.
Dolney takes it behind the net. Mountain Lakes wins their face-off. They continue to control the ball here in the first half. The Lakers with a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, next goal of this game is going to be important, Lou, for Delbarton. Now, don't get down to 2-1, feel comfortable. Managing a 1-goal deficit or lead. Well, he's talking about 3-0 to a team Mountain Lakes on road. Could be a momentum.
Obama tried to center. That one almost goes out, but nice play by Ryan, the junior save.
Yeah, Ryan chased it down.
Here's Bakwa. Shoots! I think it hit the crossbar. And a whistle. That's your push on Delbarton. Mountain Lakes possession.
Yeah, right on. Bring the lead. Nick Pavakwa. Watch Nick. Swing around from behind the cage. And he's going to try to slide this in behind. You watch him. Cranks the right hand up top, maybe the post on that near side. Tough angle.
2-0. Mountain Lakes down 5.5 left in the first half. First half, the other defense by the Lakers, but more importantly, ball possession.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Kev Crokin in between the pipes for Mountain Lakes has not seen much action.
That pass goes wide. Lakers trying to chase it down. They do keep it in. Good hustle by Mountain Lake to keep possession of the ball. Mark Lane.
Yeah, Mark running it down with those green waves standing at midfield waiting for that ball. Stood back, spun around, picked it up.
John Dolney.
Dolney's dodging, spinning, moving, keeping the offensive line. Keep those defenders thinking, keep them looking back. Don't be standing in offense where guys can just lock and load for moving. Trademark Mountain Lakes offense.
Pavakwa makes a nice move, gets a shot off, and Hewitt makes the save.
And they snuck you by his first half, but he's been solid. Made a couple of saves. Kept this lead reachable.
Ed Crotty brings up for Delbarton. Now Whittle, and Delbarton calls timeout with 4:10 remaining here in the second quarter. Mountain Lakes 2, Delbarton nothing. Last year, we mentioned, Jim, 3 classic games. The regular season game, 8-7 in double overtime. The Morris County Championship, Lakes won by a goal. And the state championship, Delbarton won by 2 at Rutgers.
Yeah, the Lakers win the battle there on May 22nd, but the war goes to the Green Wave at Delbarton. They are state champs, a 2-time defending state champs. 1996, last state title for Mountain Lakes.
You know, one of the peculiar, really oddities of this great rivalry, the last few years, Delbarton has controlled the state championship game against Mountain Lakes. And in the Morris County Championship, Mountain Lakes has come out on top several times.
Yeah, I mean, all close games, so it's just a real good shootout. Is some of the guys from the Lakers program, 92 guys in the Mountain Lakes High School program, over 240 in the juniors program here in Mountain Lakes. They start them in the second grade, so you got an upward of 400 lacrosse players from the Mountain Lakes, Newton, area. They go on that fun run every year, the Mountain Lakes Cross Fun Run, Lou, in early March. Imagine that, 400 kids run down Main Street here in Mountain Lakes with the cross sticks. They shut off streets. Influences, man, it's a sight. Actually, on the cover of their media guide when you come here, their program. What a job he's done, 25th year.
Delbarton trying to go. Here's Reed Seligman. Seligman last year 32 goals. Still in possession now, knocked away. Picked up by Cruddy. Down to 45. Chuck Rubling called that timeout for Delbarton, trying to get some strategy. Wants to get on the board. It's only a 2-0 game. Here's Crotty, still at the ball.
You can see Mountain Lakes just pushing them off block. Keep them outside. Sanoski, LaFlora, all the boys.
Matt McBride tries to get a running start. He shoots and it's broken to save. Seligman get back. McBride trying to pick it up. He does. It's Grom who tries to bounce it home, and he bounces it way out in front of the net. It skips over the top.
Yeah, nice job by Kev Cook Sr. The first half of this platoon, outstanding position goalie, real vocal.
Shot is wide. That was a nice play by Campbell, who angled around.
I mean, Crogan, he's another defender out there, man. Leads the defense. Goes great out the pass. Real solid guy in between the pipes. He's a senior. Coach gave him his choice. If we're going to eat platoon, you want to run first half, second. He said, I want to go out with starters, the boys, the seniors.
Campbell eyes to center, but that pass goes wide. McBride picks it up. Big round here at Mountain Lake. Begin to call for defense. Great turnout of the student body here at Mountain Lake. They really have got to support their team.
They love their lacrosse here. This is lacrosse country.
Grom shoots, and Crokin saves it again. Flips it out, but interception taken by Delbarton. Now this ball picked up by Doney. Doney, a beautiful pass, right on stick, and then the shot taken by Bavakwa. Hewitt came up big.
Bakwa, he hit Vosburg wide open, 2-on-1. They had to do it as a mercy. You could see John Donley probably telling Nicky Bavakwa be a little pass to Vosburg with a time empty netter. They'd have had Hewitt out of position.
Mountain Lake will be a man up, 1 minute penalty against Delbarton. So a man up situation for Mountain Lakes and an opportunity to add their lead, Jim.
Our first odd man advantage here. Mountain Lake's about 50% scoring on man up tier. That's pretty, anything over 30 and lacrosse is excellent.
Chris Ryan flipped it around. Here's Chiara. Good ball movement by the Lakers. They're just going around the perimeter.
It's a big spot here. Delbarton Lou down 2-0. Have not had the emotional edge or the just not any momentum here. Now go down 3-0.
Here's a shot, goes wide. Chiara ruffled it one. There's Vosburg behind the goal.
Vosburg backed it up, so maintain position.
Here's another shot, score! It's a man for Mountain Lakes, and they take a 3-0 lead.
Yes, Nick, senior Bavakwa made the move from mid to attack this year. Good Dodger, tough, smart kid. And watch him on the man advantage. Just let it fly. Cranks one home on the far side. And they Hewitt again. And Hewitt has some words for his defenders. But Mountain Lakes right now, they are in control of this game. They score a goal. You run Chiara out there to face off. And there's the result. Get another possession.
He has been dominant in the face circle.
So strong. Really a tough decision for a guy like Paul Chiara. What a great lacrosse player, but a little more his heart lies with the game of football. He'll go out to Syracuse and play tailback.
Mountain Lakes position. They have a 3-0 lead. 1 minute left in the first half.
Yeah, things change so quickly in lacrosse, Lou. You know, Delbarton's thinking, let's just get on board here and go from there.
Mountain Lake going around the perimeter.
Lakers now use a little clock.
Official keeping time up field. Playing gets away, and the errant pass will give it back to Delbarton. So fourth error that time for the Lakers.
Last thing they wanted to do here, under a minute now. Let's see. Delbarton can hustle downfield. Delbarton's going to call for a timeout.
And a time taken by the Green Wave as Chuck Ruling, veteran head coach of Delbarton, wants to talk it over. Try to mount something here in the last seconds of this first half. Mountain Lakes has severely outplayed Delbarton here in this first half. Still, it's a 3-0 game. Some area leaders here in northern New Jersey. You take a look at some of the offensive firepower from both of these teams. Nick Osberg, 27 goals. Bavacqua, 17 on your side. Pat Calabra, 13 goals. Tim Campbell with 11. You have a lot of sharpshooters, and you know all that offensive firepower. You have just a 3-0 game in a game of this magnitude.
Yeah, and year in and year out, you know, these two programs don't usually have one guy with the gaudy stats because, Lou, they just have so much talent. They spread it around. I mean, it's such a team concept when you talk about Delbarton Lacrosse and Mountain Lakes Lacrosse, and you know, it all starts with their feeder programs and their summer camps, and you know, the team concept is so important in the game of lacrosse. These guys learn it from day one. These kids are no strangers to one another. They play in the time. They play elite traveling clubs. Really one of the best good-natured rivalries you'll ever see. Sometimes rivalries get a little out of hands. Start the coaches get at each other a little, the fans get at each other. You know, Chuck Rubin and Tim have really created an environment for a good, positive rivalry based on competition and great lacrosse.
Bride trying to spit up. He can't get possession now. Finally, here comes Delbarton, but they will run at time, and the fans, Mountain Lakes, on their feet. Solid first half for the Lakers. Our score at time: Mountain Lakes 3, Delbarton nothing. You're watching North Jersey High School Lacrosse on Cablevision Sports.
Tired of the same old party? Try Pizza Party video. Fun way to have a pizza party. Mr. Bugaloop and his zany friends will teach you, your friend, how to make a pizza. You'll learn all about pizza ingredients, the do's and don'ts.
With Jimmy Cavallo on a bright, sunny April afternoon, the #1 team in the state against the #2 team. Delbarton and Mountain Lakes, the Lakers controlled the first half of play. They have a 3-0 lead as we get ready for the second half. A score first bit, and the second, Lakers on top.
Yeah, Paul Chiara, you see him there to the left, just ranks and fires. Expect that out of Paul Chiara. And just keep the roll going. Little inside dodge by Osberg. Goal number 27 on the season for Slicknick. And then this is really the big one, Lou, because 2-0 or feel good. And Nick Bacqua comes over the top and beats Hewitt with 6 saves in the first half. But you see Mountain Lakes, ground balls leading the way. Shots on goal, 11 saves, 6-4. I mean, they made life easy on their goal. Kevin Croker in that first half. Delbarton did, and look at the face-offs, 5-0. So the statistics no different than the scoreboard. A decided advance to the Lakers. But that, of course, is only after 24 minutes. There are 24 minutes left. And many people found out, Lou, that Delbarton Green Wave can do a whole lot of damage in 24 minutes of lacrosse.
Absolutely. Back to the second statistic, the face-offs. With Mountain Lakes winning 5 face-offs, Delbarton, that enabled the Lakers to control the ball in the first half. They really controlled time of possession.
Yeah, they control the face-offs, control the ground ball. They are to the ball, and Tim Flynn is into this or what? 25 years for the general here, Mountain Lake, real family affairs. Wife Betsy up here in the booth doing the videotaping. His daughter Kimberly is married to Steve Manita, head coach Chatham. Chatham big and over sit. Kimberly expecting her first child. So how about that? The Flynns going to be grandparents. And really just one of the great families of New Jersey lacrosse. Tim and Betsy Flynn.
There's a look at the lake of the David Care that are in stands, and we get ready for half #2. Well, Delbarton, quite simply, they have to have the ball. They have to get possession of the ball here in the second half.
Yeah, they got to bring a little more juice in here in the second half, be a little more aggressive. And it's a tough task here going up against Yara with the face-off. See Paul getting set, lock and look. Clean first half on one man advantage along the way. So we'll see what the second half has in store.
Second half underway. Mountain Lakes moves right to left on your screen. Yep. Chiara again, the Lakers win the face-off.
Yeah, make it 6 now. 6-0 on face-offs.
Vosberg behind the cage. Lakers already have a 3-0 advantage. Pass comes out to Chris Ryan and Mark Lane. Of course, Mountain Lakes can take as much time they want. They have a 3-0 lead, so they don't really have to be in a huge hurry. Ball control is the name of the game here in the second half, Jim, for them. Vosberg cut off the pass. Good play by Ryan McFadden.
Yeah, McFadden going to 6'6", really an intimidator in there on defense for Green Wave.
Lane shot. Looks like Hewitt got a piece. Look at the hustle by Alex Hewitt, trying to get close to the ball before it went out. He wins the battle.
Goal ball right there. So it all starts from the goalie out times, you know, a little save, a little hustle, pump life to the team.
Here's Camp on the right wing, goes behind the net. McBride tries to circle in. Matt McBride with possession.
Of course, now Mountain Lake's Matt Himbecker now in between the pipes, the junior goalie. They work a platoon system. Here's Coach Flynn. He's done it before. He's actually won state title doing it. He did it in 1996 and won a title. So they're comfortable with it. Kevin Brokense is done.
Himbecker, a junior. Here's a shot. It goes wide. Campbell trying to go shoulder something with that shot. Just shot it wide of the net.
Himbecker, quick reactor. He's to look at Duck Ruling in his 18th year.
Here's McBride. He shoots it high and up over the crossbar.
Pretty good opportunity there from McBride. He had Nick Laura right on his hip and just let it sell on him.
9:50 counting down here, third. 3-0 Mountain Lakes.
Somebody's got to make a play for Green Wave to get it all going.
Campbell again shoots it wide. Well, you see straight here, but so far coming up at two. This copyrighted telecast is produced by Authority CSC Holdings Incorporated and is intended solely for the private non-commercial use of our audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, accounts of this game without the express written consent of CSC Holdings Incorporated, strictly prohibited. Here's a shot. Score! Pat Calabro, the leading scorer for Delbarton, and he gets Green Wave on the board. It's 3-1 game.
That's what I think sometimes lose. So just step up there and complete. You see Calabro on the cut. They find him hard. Back shot. And, you know, we get a new goalie in there. It's Himbecker. You want to press him a little bit and let him know he's in there. First couple of shots sailed wide with not a net that time. Calabro get the Green Wave on the board.
Well, you could see strategy there for the Green Wave in the first couple of minutes, Jim. We put the ball on net. They just unleashed shot after shot. They may not have been on net with the shots, but they certainly in Hippenberger's direction. Now it's a 3-1 game. Delbarton makes the ice. 9:25 remaining in the third.
Yeah, it's about that first half. Delbarton with no goals, but more importantly, he only broke it 4 saves. That is just not enough. That is not enough pressure for a coach like Chuck Ubling and Delbarton, that kind of program. They want to really put the heat on the keeper.
Bachberg. McFadden all over him with the stick.
And McFadden.
Bavakwa sets it up. Oh, beautifully done. What a pass by Bavakwa. Might have been Chris Ryan. We'll have to get a look.
Yeah, I believe it was. Chris Ryan on the first step a little quick. I can tell you, Ron didn't get much on it. But the pass was so sick. As you said, Lou, off the dot here, you see Bavakwa and just wide open net there for Chris Ryan. And Ryan just had a quick stick into goal. And Ryan now 8th goal of the year, go along with 5 assists. And Lou, we talk about it so many times in scores. The answer, Delbarton scores, cuts it to a 2-goal lead. Maybe got a little momentum, a little something to build on. And Mountain Lakes goes right back within a minute and gets that goal back, keep the lead at 3.
4-1 Lakers. Bavakwa flips it outside. Again, you know, you hate to just beat it into the ground, but Mountain Lakes with another face-off, and they control position.
Yeah. Well, Big Paul, they are in control.
Here's Lane, circles behind the goal. Delbarton picking it up. Oh, Mountain Lakes almost pulled it off. Osberg got a piece of the ball and almost put it in.
Yeah, Chris Ryan, what a great job by Chris. You know, he was knocked to the ground, kept his griddle going, kept possession of the ball, was able to deliver the pass to the cutter. And almost cashed in there.
Here's Lane. Mark Lane, senior on his way to Bunnell.
Lots of guys here, Lou, college players. You talk about Bucknell and Nick LaFleur going to Harvard, and you know Joe Sineski's going to Maryland, Sharp's going to Syracuse, Vosburg going to Butler. I mean, on and on it goes. Hewitt to Princeton, Cocosiello to Princeton, Seligman to Duke, McFadden to Duke, McBride to Georgetown. I mean, what a showcase for Lacrosse on this field today.
Pass comes up over midfield. And Mount Lakes retains possession. There's Chiara. 6:45 left in the third. Chiara fires up over the crossbar.
Yeah, Chiara just looking low up, and they're so schooled in the game across Wolfsburg there to back it up, so keep possession.
Ryan Humphries sends outside. Now Humphries gets it back.
Most importantly for Lakers, Lou, they're dictating tempo in this game. Holes in their end. They have slowed Delbarton down. Delbarton is just playing defense.
Another ground ball opportunity. Let's see who gets it, and it's go to Delbarton. So here comes the Green Wave. Corey Auger carries up for Barton. He flips to McBride. McBride circles around, has it knocked away from him. Ball still loose up in the air and taken by McBride. Delbarton possession.
Yeah, Fiora, once again. Nick Fiora, just outstanding. Senior defense, just knows game, plays outstanding defense. Just has cross smarts, you know, and I guess it's a byproduct of growing up in this town, this area, Mountain Lakes and Booten. They have the lacrosse marks.
There's a violation against Delbarton. Went into the circle, I believe.
In the crease?
Yeah, went into the crease behind the net. Can't go inside that white circle. And he did that. Possession went back to Mountain Lakes. At 15 remaining in the third. There's a push by Mountain Lakes.
Yeah, caught him warding off. But to keep out, he's fair game.
Hewitt coming way out.
Vavaka let know. Vavaka also heading on to Butler University.
Sullivan carries on the goal. Bellingham makes a move. He shoots, and it goes wide. Tried a little backhand shot. It went wide of the post.
Nice job by Hippenbecker to stay with it. Loose ball in front there. Fair game.
Sends up ahead. Fiora across center line. 4.5 left. The third. 4-1. Mountain was on top. Control, that's a word here today from Alex. They have controlled the action. Still a long way to go. Delbarton has the kind of firepower. They certainly can back. But they have to have possession of the ball.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. And Mountain Lakes has played smart lacrosse now, matching this lead, just babysitting it. They're in no hurry once they come down.
Nice move, good pass, and Hewitt gets a piece of it in front.
Good reaction, good slide by Hewitt there. As the cutter was Vakwa. He was on the doorstep there with a look.
That pass goes out of bounds. Delbarton will get it back. Take a look at Delbarton, one of the assistant coaches.
Just trying to create some life over there. Delbarton, you know, not a year in and year out style. Chuck Ruling, they'll adapt to the players they have, build it from the defense out. Of course, Lou, this is the only game Mountain Lakes and Delbarton are scheduled for this year.
You like the way the coaches say that, right?
But you could pretty much bet the wrench that they'll play in the Morris County final, and they'll see each other somewhere along the way, in all probability, in the state final.
No question. I mean, Morris County Lacrosse is improving more and more every year. Teams like Madison getting better, and Chatham, of course, has an outstanding program. But if not Mountain Lakes, Delbarton in the Morris County Championship game, you've got scoops.
About Mountain Lakes and Delbarton again in Morris County, Mountain Lakes and Chatham, I should say, in Morris County along the way. And he's got to go against his son-in-law. Some fit against Minnie, of course. Steve married to Tim's daughter Kimberly. I think him is a year of her father a little bit that week. Take it easy on my husband's squad. It's a tough.
2 minutes and 10 seconds left in third. Mountain Lake 4, Delbarton 1. Mountain Lake still controlling here. Rosberg, Adam trying to not whack the ball out of his stick, but he controls Usberg takes a beating now, and he's smooth, and he shoots it just high with the crossbar.
Man, Nick, so patient, so confidence in his ability to maintain possession of the ball, even when McFadden kind of chopping on.
Minute and a half remaining in the third. Mark Lane trying to sneak in, reverse his field.
The CDR up top just kind of salivating.
Gets it momentarily, goes right back to Lane. And down to a minute left now in third. Mitchells will keep the last minute on the field. Lane tries to set up, and ball goes out. It'll be Delbarton possession.
So not the most opportune time for a turnover here. We're on 1 minute, and Delbarton, what a great moment would be for them to get a goal, cut this lead in half. They trail by 3, and you know, nothing better than goal to end a quarter for a little momentum, a little life, get together in the huddle, and carry something into the fourth quarter. And you could expect some of these offensive players here to be a little more aggressive here, trying to take to the cage.
Seligman thought someone was over on the right wing. He turned and made the pass and flipped it right out of bounds.
Just really the kind of 3 quarters had so far. Just not cohesive, a little out of sync. Just chasing it right now. Sometimes you get into a lacrosse game, and you just chase it all day long, and it seems to be what Delbarton's doing. Of course, you got to give the credit to Mountain Lakes for that.
Ball loose midfield, still loose. Ball picked up by McBride. Third quarter comes to an end. 3 quarters in the books here at Mountain Lakes. Score: the Lakers 4, Delbarton 1. Here in New Jersey, High School Cross on Cablevision Sports. Has a 4-1 lead over Delbarton. Delbarton coming in number 1 team in the state of New Jersey, according to the Star Ledger poll, and Mountain Lakes number 2. But of course, these 2 teams have played 10 times, and the experts feel that each team would probably win 5 times.
Yeah, you think number 1 team in the state losing, 4-1. They look at Coach Chuck Ruble, he might be out of his mind. No, you see the pull, the professionalism. He's Delbarton graduate in 1979. And really just wants to give kids a positive experience, let them enjoy it. He's committed to lacrosse program. Everybody in the Delbarton family is really committed to great athletics. They got the right guy at top, Chuck Rubling in the 18th year.
We'll get to know people, places, and events that make this area our home has never been easier. Watch Neighborhood Journal for an upfront and personal view right here on your local programming channel, Monday through Thursday at 7:30 and Tuesday through Thursday at 12:30 p.m. That's for a journal on Cablevision Local Programming TV. That's Stone.
You never know, Lou, the old McGuire adage going to the NCAA tournament basketball. You see Delbarton, they grew off that loss to Mountain Lakes in the Morris County Championship, came back to win the state final. So, if they don't come up on the right end of the scoreboard today, Delbarton, this will certainly not end their season by any stretch of the imagination. They'll regroup and they'll be back stronger than ever, looking for the county and the state title. But 4-1, not insurmountable.
There's a penalty, which will be called against Mountain Lakes.
It's going to be a 30-second penalty. A push. So it's just a 30-second penalty. So we'll see if Delbarton now could take advantage.
Man-up situation for the Green Wave of Delbarton. Their opportunity to creep back in this game.
15% Mountain Lakes. And Tim Flynn on a man-down situation. So goals don't come easy against Lakers, even when you have the X-Man.
Rom flips it outside. Here's Seligman. Seligman trying to make a move. Goes to McBride. Mountain Lakes doing a job defensively here. Delbarton unable to get a shot off. Now they do and they score. Looks like Ned Crotty with Delbarton goal.
Yeah, it is steady. Crotty right there. And Crotty goes low. Junior midfielder. And he beats Matt Himbecker on the low side.
It's now a 4-2 game.
Check it out once again. In the man-up situation, you see Crotty just cracks it low and finds that right corner and cut lead in half. So opportunity knocks with the penalty, and Ned Crotty with his 10th goal of the year cashes in. So 4-2 though. It took them 34 seconds, cut the lead in half. So, you know, you're thinking a 4-1 lead with quarter play. Well, now it's really just a goal game with quarter play because we still have 11 and a half minutes to go.
Mountain Lake possession. Here's Chiara. He shoots and he'll just a piece of it. Mossberg unable to pick behind the goal. McFadden knocks at it and flips it out. Mountain Lake's ball.
Good by Chiara, but that's one that is going to be tough to beat to it. He's going to look at you.
Mossberg goes outside now to Dunny. 10 minutes, 45 seconds left in the fourth. Mark Lane look for some help for Yager. Come back the way hit. Lane makes a spin on Yager and slips down. Loses possession of the ball. Is scooped up there by Hewitt. The goalkeeper takes it way out towards midfield and flips it up ahead.
Yeah, that's Hewitt's MO. Delbarton fans used to seeing the All-American do that.
Here's a whistle and a penalty flag down in midfield.
Yeah, we'll have it last here, Lou.
It could be against Delbarton.
Check that. I think they're going to wait off and call offside.
All right, no penalty. Offside is the call.
Yes, it is. So big call right there goes against Chuck Rubling. Looked like they were going to have a man advantage for a minute, and just like that, it's Mountain Lake ball going away. Chuck Rubling, also a teacher, 21st year at Delbarton.
Four 4-2, Mountain Lakes by 2. One team will leave the ranks undefeated after this game. Both teams coming in unbeaten. Here's a shot. Hewitt the save.
And once again, Hewitt, a nice look. Good shot, but that Hewitt comes right there. You're going to beat Hewitt. It's going to be a double team or a side body defense, and somebody's going to come in uncontested or find a cutter in an open alley. It's really tough to beat him when he gets that kind of look at the shot.
Grom tries to set things up for Delbarton. He'll come back to Seligman, who's at midfield, and is on the Jets. Seligman tries to knife through that D, but cut up the pass.
They need something at Seligman here. Big, fast, strong, in the Duke. You know, he draws a lot of the slides and double teams, so his scoring numbers are not going to be as big as they could. It's up to his teammates to pick up the slack.
McBride triples it in. Matt McBride. He draws Delbarton within 1. It's 4-3.
Well, McBride, though, he's got the bloodlines. His older brother Mike played a year in Jersey in 2002, now at Harvard. But McBride go at it right here. Spin around. You know what, Lou? Put good hard shots on goal. Things can sometimes happen. Hippebecker gets a piece, but just kind of trickles through. And Matty McBride finds it. And we have a 1-goal game here with 8:50 to go.
Delbarton storming back in the fourth. Mountain looks up by the score of 4-3. Whistle. And legal procedure call.
So the Green Wave now would all go find a way to get possession of the face-off.
Delbarton a chance to tie it up with 8:4 left. Campbell trying to gain possession. He does for Delbarton.
Being harassed by Don Corigliano. Great job by Don, but Green Wave able to come out with it.
A lot of time left in this one. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left.
It's a whole new game.
Campbell knifes through the defense, loses possession. Here a flag, and it looks like this is going to be against Mountain Lakes. This could give Delbarton a man-up situation.
It certainly is. It's going to be a cross-check, and that's going to be a full minute man advantage.
So man-up situation.
So a full minute here, as Tim Flynn's boys are going to try to kill 60 seconds. For the Delbarton man-up, take another look. Do you see a cross-check in here? Well, that's a tough cross-check call right there.
Delbarton trying to tie the game up. They trailed one time 3-0 in the game, then 4-1. McBride. Seligman. Beautiful save by Koken, who got it with the stick and knocks it away. Actually, excuse me, Hippenecker.
Yeah, nice job by Matty the Junior. Quick stick right there. And a quick opportunity for Mountain Lakes. Once again, Delbarton goes out with it.
Matt Himbecker with a terrific play. Got it with the stick, but Green Wave coming right back at it with 7:15 remaining. Here's a shot that goes wide. And Himbecker said, I touched it last time. I think he gets the ball. Fired up at it.
A Hippie first to the line there, so do a good job using his hustle and quickness. Tough spot, too, you know, when you talk about platoon goalies, Hippenbecker watching the whole first hit. Now he's got to come off the bench, you know, in an emotional game against a big opponent. And it takes a little while to get into it. It's like Hippenbecker's in and out.
Whistle and timeout. Mountain Lakes call the timeout with 6:57 remaining here in the fourth. Lakers have a 4-3 lead over Delbarton. And more high school lacrosse action comes your way in mid-May when two of the top teams in the state battle the Morris County Championship game. Join us Wednesday, May 19th on Metro TV at 8 p.m. and on Thursday, May 20th, right here on your television local programming channel at 30 p.m. That's the Morris County Lacrosse Championship, only on your local programming channel. And a pretty good chance could be a rematch this game, though. Neither the coach would like to admit.
Yeah. I mean, you go back to 1985. The last time it wasn't one of these two. Last time it wasn't these teams matching up. Morris County final. I mean, you know, it's like the Haley Comet. You know, every once in a while it'll happen, but for the most part,
here's big save.
It's going to be Delbarton and Mountain Lakes. So watch Hip go out. Matt Hipbecker Jr. And good shot on goal here. Off the side, Hipbecker goes up top and gets his stick on it.
Both coaches had their say. Chuck Ruling of Delbarton, Tim Flynn of Lakes.
Yeah, Laker fans trying to urge their team out here to get a goal. They've gone on a little drought here themselves. Mountain Lakes haven't scored since opening moments of the third quarter. A goal, Chris Ryan. Really, the pivotal points game. 3-0 at half. Delbarton comes out. Pat Labro scores to make it 3-1. Open the quarter, but then Chris Ryan comes right back to make it 4-1. But since then, the last goals have been on the Green Wave of Delbarton, and that's where we stand now. With a little over 7 to go. And this is how a Mountain Lakes Delbarton game should feel. The game didn't have the right feel with a 3-goal deficit. You're used to seeing these games managed by a goal or a tie game. And so this comes as no surprise to people here.
Mark Lane goes behind the goal. Here's Vosberg. He tries to center, goes off with a stick, and it's going to go out to Delbarton.
Yeah, off the cutter, still got Vosberg with a cutter. Came right down Broadway.
Oh, it's 13 left. Delbarton on the attack. Brody takes it across midfield. Penalty flag thrown.
Looks like it might be a delayed offsides being called here. We'll see.
Cron trying to get open, takes it behind the goal now. Cuffed by two defenders. Here's McBride right into the net, right into the stick of Hippenbecker, and Bride really crushed after he let it go. I mean, he was just destroyed. 5.5 left here in the fourth. Tim Flynn looks on.
So watch let it fly. Then look, a Fiora, big number 47, just pancakes him, and Hippenbecker right on that one. So Hippenbecker now. He's got his game face on. He's into the flow.
Delbarton possession.
Delbarton is now in man up. That was a penalty call.
Delayed penalty. A minute advantage here for the Green Wave. A chance to tie it. Some good crisp passing. One goes up over the shoulder. Knocked away by Mountain Lakes. Crowley unable to cut the ground ball. Joe loose on far sideline. And taken by the Lakers.
All started with LaFiora, and once again, jarring it loose. Slinick, big defender.
Goal behind the goal. Flips it outside. Mountain's possession. We're under 5 minutes left. They have a 1-goal lead.
Penalties over.
Only comes outside to Nick Bavaka. Bavaka being played tough. Flips in front, and Donny unable to uncork the shot. Lost his stick. Intercepted. Mountain Lakes has the numbers. Shot wide. Taken by Joe LaFiora, the junior.
the Joe and Show right now. The senior, little brother Joe. The junior midfield, Joe picked off, got the steal, let one fly high and wide.
Delbarton still can tie it up. The trail 4-3. Here comes McBride, and he knocked off his path towards the goal. Good defensive play. And Nick LaFiora. Campbell, and he's called for infraction.
Yeah, warding off. That's a call right here at this point in the game. Under 4 minutes with possession of the ball. If you're Mountain Lakes now, you got to stay aggressive. Don't play hang on for dear life here in the last 4 minutes against Delbarton. Stay aggressive. Try and open us up to a 2-goal game here.
J.J. Moran flips it out. Here's Mark Lane. Possession for Lakers. Lane goes behind goal. Here's a shot over the crossbar by Bavacqua.
Well, Bavacqua was so active, and once again, not back up. But they'll lose it out now to Delbarton. But Nicky Bavacqua, senior.
Just 3:20 counting down here in the fourth. Delbarton trails Mountain Lakes by 1. They have possession. Grom takes across midfield. Now to the attacking goal. Low score defensive struggle between the two top teams in the Garden State. Crod angles in, forced outside. Under 3 minutes now, down to approaching 2:45 mark. Campbell circled around and tried to go to McBride, but it was knocked away.
Well, big ball here, and it's going to go to Mountain Lakes.
Excellent defensive play.
And Nick LaFiora once again. Boy, what a big call that was right there. The players come together, the ball goes out of bounds, everybody's looking at the man in the striped shirt, and he points the way the Lakers. So now Mountain Lake now, 2:20 away. And look at this, bad turnover.
Lakes throw it away, and Delbarton get it back with 2:50 left.
Oh, man.
Delbarton get a chance to get the time goal. We're down to 2:05 left. Seligman angles in. Seligman, the shot, stop, beautiful save by Ippenberger.
Oh, Matty, came up, Hughner on the...
Here's Lane, flips across, the shot is high over the crossbar. Lane set up Bavacqua, he had too much mustard on it.
Good in action right there. Starts with Himbecker with save. Great out. Past the Lakers are out and running. And they nearly ended it right there. Now Delbarton with a possession now. And now the clock becoming their foe. With 1:30 to go, trailing by a goal. And they will want to take it over.
So Delbarton calls timeout with 1:25 left. It was their strategy. And, you know, we have alluded to the fact that this might be the first of 3 meetings this year for these two teams. And some key dates, mark these down if you're a high school lacrosse fan. Tuesday, May 18th, that's when Morris County final will be played. And Saturday, June 5th, that's when the New Jersey State final will be played at your Sack Field at Rutgers University.
Yeah, I'm sure Saturday, June 5th, the Flynn and the Rubling families don't have any plans to go at Great Adventure down to Side Heights for the weekend. June 5th, they have calendar wide open for the quest for a state championship. That is for sure, Lou.
Those are the big...
Time to get a cramp. Looks like Marky Lane down now. They're trying to work him out here.
He's down right. Lake bench. Gets up under his own power. 25 left.
Lane.
If we do go overtime, it is a sudden death overtime.
See Timmy Flynn, last state title in 1996. Chase Carrier, Jeff Shirk, both went up to the University of Maryland. He talks about. And James Mitchell, the 1993 squad, facing off against Jeff Shirk. Jeff Shirk for Maryland. James Mitchell, Princeton, both Mountain Lake grads. How do you like that? A national championship, both guys facing off Mountain Lake's graduates. James Mitchell and Jeff Shirk.
Mark of a great program. McBride lost it in front. Mountain Lake's excellent defense. They knock it away. Here comes 1 minute left to the fourth. Bring it across, and right now Mountain Lake's thinking possession.
And Chiara just steamrolled down the field. Still him.
There's a shot wide by Vesper. Let's main possession. You're under in the fourth period. And the officials keep the time on the field.
Now he's just going to hold it out here. Hewitt. Hole's wide open.
Bakwa. Hewitt coming out there. Bakwa scores! Nick Bakwa! And that could do it. Mountain Lakes with 2-goal lead.
Well, Lou, for a goal, sometimes like Alex Hewitt, you live by the sword and you die by the sword. Hewitt knows they the ball, they're down a goal. The time left, comes out to try to make something happen. He leaves the cage wide open. And Bavakwa was so active to the what? Outstanding day. Nick Bavakwa, the senior from Mountain Lakes. He has really played an outstanding game here. All over the field, the ball on his hick all day long.
Mountain Lakes trying to win at another face-off, and they do. Fiara can't control, balls on the air, and it comes to Nadolny. Delbarton now to desperately try to get possession. They're down by 2 goals. And the Green Wave to get the ball. Here's a shot, score! Dan Cocasilo bounce it home with a superior effort.
The long stick. Lucas Yellow head off to Princeton. Outstanding linebacker on the Delbarton football team, one of the top players of the state. And Danny Cocas Yellow says, don't leave just yet. A little time left, but the long stick puts one on board.
What an effort. I mean, he was determined. He said, he ran downfield and he said, this game isn't over yet, guys.
Mountain Lakes now call for a timeout. Those times with the long stick, the defender, got to call that mini back, take the matters into your own hand. That's what Big Den did right there. And he cashed in. Give Delbarton one more chance here.
When ball bounced, you could hear a pin drop on this Mountain Lake side.
Oh, no, don't let the long stick put one home.
There you see Tim Flynn with some last-minute instructions and a reminder that we'll be talking to the win head coach and our player of the game at conclusion of today's contest.
There's 2 words, though, Lou, that help all Mountain Lakes fans here right now feel a little better. That's all TR. He's going to go out and take this face-off right now. And really, this game comes down to this face-off right here. If Mountain Lakes wins face-off and gets position, they're going to take this clock with Delbarton. If they win face-off, it's going to really have to come down and hurry and find a way. So here we go. And it looks like Reed Subman now will take the face off for Delbarton. So a battle. So D1 athletes. Chiara and Subman. So Subman will go on Duke.
Face off and whistle.
And look at this. Delbarton will get the ball. Quick shot goes up high and wide, but they'll keep possession. Clock is being kept on the field.
Here's McBride. It's a 5-4 game. Delbarton still a chance. McBride, he shoots. He hits the post. Both still loose in front. And the game is over. Mountain Lakes has won. A furious ending to the game.
And Timmy Lynn just got to get ready to bucket in number 400. And had like that a post with about 4 seconds left. They're in the game.
Mountain Lakes wins it by the score of 5-4. And we get to talk about it in just a moment. You're watching North Jersey High School Lacrosse on Cablevision Sports. Game over Delbarton, a terrific game for both clubs. And Mountain Lakes comes up with the big victory. I'm standing by with the player of the game and, of course, head coach Tim Flynn. But first, we'll turn to our player of the game, Nick Bavakwa. Nick, talk about what this win means to the team today.
It was a huge win. Coach's Orange's win. I mean, it's a great milestone to ever hit. I mean, it's a little group of people that ever hit that. But we did this for our town. I mean, great game. Want to be number 1. And we just took it to them. So.
Possession, of course, was the name of the game, especially in the first half. You were able to control the time of the possession. Talk about first half a little bit.
Yeah, we had ball a great time the first half, but I was just face-offs. Our face-off and we're all on our ground ball play in the midfield is just excellent. It's just how we control the ball and just didn't make mistakes.
Talk about the last goal, which gave the fifth goal, which gave your team the fifth goal of the game.
The last goal, actually, I didn't think we had the ball, except dropped the ball, and Chris Ryan came over and picked it up, and they blew the whistle just as he was picking it up, and two guys were on his back, and he just flicks it over his shoulder, and it was actually out of bounds, but I caught it in there, and then I saw the goal. Alex on my back and kept running, had an open shot, didn't take it, wanted to just kill the time, and I saw that he was still running around, and I just went to the goal, and it was a free goal.
All right, congratulations. That's the job. I'm standing by with head coach Tim Flint. Tim, first of all, congratulations, not only the win today against Delbarton, but your 400th career victory. Talk about the win today, also what it means to take that 400th win.
Well, first things is a group of kids, I think, is great representative of the kid we've had for 25 years. I mean, we've been blessed to have kids who fight, scratch like that. Great game we played against. It was an awesome display, I think, from both groups. A very class opponent. Coach Rubling just now does an awesome job. So have it come today, and like I said, I've been here 25 years, and I've been blessed having kids who will go out and go all out at every turn. So we just not to come up. I don't know if you saw the junior league kids supporting today. Kids are here, they stay here, and it's all over. It's all about young kids up in the stands. And, they love us, and we love them. And I'll tell you, it gave a huge boost coming out on the field today and the entire game long. So I appreciate all you little guys, too.
All right, Tim, congratulations. Go enjoy the win. An outstanding effort today by the club. All right, thanks, Tim. All right, and Jim Cavallo joining you now. Jim, another typical Delbarton Mountain Lakes game. Mountain Lakes wins it by 1 goal. You got to give Delbarton credit. They came storming back.
Yeah, I mean, here's this game, 3-0 at the half, and then 4-1, and you're thinking, wow, could this possibly be a ho-hum? Victory from Mountain Lakes up against Delbarton. Well, not the case. The Green Wave come back and show themselves to be the team that they are. Got it to 5-4 in the end and hit a pop with 5 seconds left. If not for that, going to overtime in this game. And who knows? Tim Flynn, the only coach Mountain Lakes has ever had from day one, 25 years, might not have got 400th, but you know what? He did. And it's just another great cross to here at Mountain Lakes. It's amazing, Lou. Every time you come to a Mountain Lakes game, a home game, it's like a lacrosse celebration for this town. From the little guys, years old, boys and girls, up the old timers been here for 25 years. They just all come out to see the Lakers compete. And as Tim Flynn told the team, got a little taste today. Got a little taste. We beat Delbarton from here, and season officially afoot now for the Lakes and for the Green Wave at Delbarton.
All right, it's likely we'll see these two teams again in just a few weeks, the Morris County Lacrosse Championship game, and we'll have that for you right here on Cablevision Sports. That's coming up in just a couple of weeks, midday, and that game also will be on Metro TV, and of course have it for you right here on Cablevision as well on May 19th and May 20th as well. And so once again, Mountain Lakes wins by the score of 5-4 in a thrilling game, offensive struggle. The Lakers remain undefeated on the year. Delbarton loses their first game of the season. Mountain Lakes wins it on this big game. There's the score, which was the 5th goal game, which gave the Lakers the win today against their heated rivals, Delbarton. That'll do it there from Mountain Lakes, Jimmy Cavallo, and everyone here at Cablevision Sports. I'm Lou Broadman saying thanks for joining. We'll see in a couple of weeks for the Morris County Championship again final. It's Mountain Lakes 5, Delbarton 4.
Thanks to our more productive call center,
which increased conversion rates by 17%.
There are 2 ways to look at skin. Moisturizer. It's not your girlfriend's moisturizer. It's for men, but people who know a man's face best. It's got advanced skincare ingredients and SPF 15. defense!
Matt McBride takes it in the net. Bryson and fired. He was released. LaFiora, which
Cracked him in with like a one-hit round and just couldn't get him.
LaFiora, a tough senior defenseman. He's another one of those guys.
Princeton now Harvard. So Ivy League well represented. Just a trip to the academic nature of these athletes.
Oh, the flash. LaFiora really shot front of the net.
And you know, McBride would have got a intimidator. Dude, watch him. He's strong. Bang! 200 pounds. Unlike he got a.
Looks like they elbow Kai, and that's an opportunity. It's a man advantage first of the game. It'll be a penalty against Delbarton.
So McFadden, he's a physical guy. We'll call the penalty there. So on the Green Wave, in the man down. Let's see if they can hold them up.
For those of you not familiar with lacrosse, watch some hockey. This is equivalent to a power play in hockey. It's called man-up situation, and Mountain West has an opportunity with an extra attacker on the field.
Both teams outstanding, though, in the power play situation, so they can kill them off as well as score them.
Here's a shot. Chiara Hewitt got a piece of it with his stick.
Lightning quick on reflexes by Alex Hewitt. What stick skills by the senior.
Vosberg behind the net. About 20 seconds left in this man-up situation. Chiara can't find the handle, and Delbarton comes out of there with it because the yellow is going to be across midfield.
One of the best athletes in the school, Alex Coker's yellow. Bring it up. He's not afraid to go offensive zone with the long stick. Fullback, a linebacker, team one of the top in the state.
Pulls up the penalty. 8:42, counting down here in the second. No score. Who would have thought that at this point in the game between these two high-powered offensive teams?
Well, we almost expect low score, but not no score.
There's a shot. Crogan gets a piece of that one. Was almost behind him, and he stopped it.
Karate with a shot hard. Oh, but we'll check there in the own field.
Mark Lane delivers below to Reed Seligman, and then takes one himself. Seligman flips it back to Hewitt. Well, you know Seligman, outstanding football player. Delbarton, he bounced right back up.
This is really starting to cook now, look. Good body work on field, up and down, cross, fast passing. We're seeing the athletes be athletic now.
Pat Palau flips it back now to Karate. 7:45 counting down here in the second. Lights are on, but did not take full effect here at Westmore Central High School. Delbarton trying to catch the breath a little bit. They're going to take their time on this possession. Brock takes it all the way back to the midfield side.
Nick Bavakos sneaking up line.
LaFiora looking at McBride. Whistle. And penalty. Actually, violation against Delbarton.
And we told you this game was physical. As he's starting to do the box. And just a moment ago in the open, shot on goal. Good saves again by Crook, and that one went blank. Found out tough one for the goalie to make. It was right on it, Kevin, the senior.
Dolan behind the net. Tries to center. Does! Dolan feeds to Ryan, who scores. Lakes leading 1-0.
Well, look by J.D. John only on the doorstep was the junior tackman Chris Ryan to fish it. He needed that long. So watch the quick stick. Number 13, Dolney draws the defender. He's got Hewitt on the post, and a quick stick in front to the open end of the goal by the junior Chris Ryan. Just like that, the Lakers have taken 1-0 lead in the county final.
The first goal doesn't come until 6:57 left in the set, but it's a big one, and the Lakers have lead.
Not much Alec Hewitt could do on that one, though. He had to protect the post with a man front, and they did not cover Cutter on that one, and he was all alone in front.
Here is Campbell. Delbarton find themselves trailing out for the first time in this Morris County Championship game. Here is Seligman. Makes a move. He fires low, and broken another big save.
14 far Cook in the senior playing in his final Morris Championship. Locked in.
Shot taken. Like Wes Hendricks took the shot. Nope, number 16. That would Pat Kerwood. Had to use binoculars on that one, Jim. Getting to that time in the evening, getting a little tough to see those orange numbers. No, LaFiora in control. Mountain Lakes goes behind the net. Dolney, who has big assist so far in the game. Dolney comes back to Vosberg. Vosberg being checked by McFadden. J. Moran makes a spin move, tries to get loose. Now comes to top, ball knocked loose on ground and picked up by Delbarton. Little T-ball takes across the midfield line.
Good speed there by J.J. Moran to cut him off, negate the break.
I'm still blue, aren't I? Do I need a white one?
Here's to Campbell.
Ted, get the white card. The white card.
The way this game has gone so far, Lou, with the goal lead, it'll seem some real distance in between these two teams. So, you're Delbarton, you want to score the next one.
There's a shot that just goes wide. And Crokin might have got a piece of that one as well. We're under 5 minutes of first half. 1-0 Mountain Lakes.
Once from that angle, so tough to find the back of the net. One lefty.
Grom fires wide. He tried to bounce it in, and it went wide of the pipe.
He saw a good strong rush there by Grom, just using his strength to create a little space for himself. So far for Mountain Lake, Story's been their goalie, the senior, Kevin Crokin.
Ed Cruddy trying to get loose. Being checked by Andy Bucco.
I know Mountain Lake's coach Tim Flynn is real comfortable with his goalie platoon system. He's done it all year long. But Kevin Crokin is going to make it oh so tough to make that decision at halftime. He has been dynamic.
And the time he can't stop it.
Game kiss and my apologies, Kev.
Then Campbell bounces it home. His 14th goal of the season. We are tied at 1.
Check it out again on the replay. Campbell, the senior, goes lefty. Let's see that bounce shot hits the ground, bounces it to the upper corner. I mean, that is almost impossible for the goalie to get a stick on. Bounce shot goes that high, finds the net, and finally they're able to break through. And this game's now tied at an outstanding shot.
And the face-off won by Delbarton as they get the loose ball. So a chance to take the lead now for the Green Wave. Gary Mercandante centers front, goes to T-ball. Delbarton will take it all the way back out towards the field with 3.5 left. Here's Sullivan, he shoots, and it goes wide. It was deflected out front. Delbarton possession. 3:26. Clock stopped momentarily here in the second quarter. Matt McBride makes a nice move, takes it behind the goal. Selleck double teamed, breaks loose.
And he's used to that. Reed Sullivan sees double teams all year long.
Pete Grum, being played by Chiara. All tied 1. It has been a defensive gem in here in this first half. Net body. It looks good defense here by the Lakers. There's a low shot that goes wide. McBride picks up round ball, shoots it wide as he circled around the goal.
Oh, what a great pickup too by McBride to create an opportunity for himself. Just seen it go wide.
Pete Grom flips it outside to Mercandante. 2:20 remaining here, and a whistle and a timeout. So Delbarton calls a timeout. They want to talk it over. 2:20 remaining in the second. We're tied at 1. And fans, be sure to catch Metro TV's Antique Show and Sell as expert John Bruno and Rhonda Pearson co-host the hour, giving New Yorkers the opportunity to appear on TV, have items appraised, and offer them for sale right there on the show. Antique Show and Sell, Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. only on cable, only on Metro TV. Turn on New York. Here's a look at Mountain Lakes fans. They're excited, fired up for this game. Why not? You know, there's future Lakers stars.
Yeah, and basically, if you're a Mountain Lakes fan, you just kind of serve the calendar that you know that Tim Flynn's squad be here in this championship game. 9 straight years, the two teams have faced off in the county final.
There's Tim Flynn. His 400th career victory earlier this year, and it was against Delbarton late April.
That had a little extra special, but 400 wins in 25 years, that's a pretty good clip.
No, Mountain Lakes last year 21-2. That was their most wins since the 1986 and 1995 season. They're 17-0. They certainly have a great opportunity to eclipse that mark this year.
Yeah, and we mentioned 9 years in a row the two teams have faced off. I mean, you had to go back to 1988, 16 years ago. last time one of these two teams did not win the championship.
McBride as he shoots, and he scores.
Yes, he did. So the timeout, and they something up. And McBride cashes it. Watch the senior attackman with the right hand on the rush. He's an opening. You just can't do anything about that one. Goes to far post. Good down shot. So
Delbarton has a 2-1 lead. What a shot by Matt McBride, his 22nd goal of the year.
So Croken now is giving the last 2 goals. After shutting Delbarton out for a good part of this first half.
Matt Lakes, it's the face-off, a chance to try to go in the locker room tied. Less than 2 minutes left in the first half.
Quickly things can change on the field with so much power. Delbarton demonstrating that.
Nice pass to Vosberg, and he scores!
Oh. I think you would thought he had that one. And somehow or another, it found its way, but a great cut there in front of the cage. And thought he had that one in his grasp. Take another look at it. Vavak with the move, sees the cut. Great little spacing. Oh, what a great little stick move. Before he let it fly by Vosberg. And he heaped the fake on Hewitt. Hewitt thought he was going to shoot it quick stick style. Did not, pulled it back. One more cradle and then let it fly. And it finds the net. So great move there by Vosberg, senior attackman.
So the two Knicks on the attacking line get together. Bavakwa to Vosberg. Just like that, we are tied at 2.
And we'll have a timeout now. Look like Mountain Lake's Timmy Flynn.
They'll talk over 1:33 remaining here in this first half. Delbarton and Lakes tied at 2. Well, the first time the two teams met earlier this year, that was the last week. As you mentioned, was Tim Flynn's 400 victory, and it was the last game. Lakes, Chris Ryan getting into the act there, scoring, going over the shoulder of Alex Hewitt. And it was Nick Bakwa who had a sensational day out. Hewitt to stay there. A goal from Matt Lakes. They built up a big lead. And then Barton came back. Pat Calabro leading the charge the second half. There was Nick Bakwa and Nick Vosberg finding some big goals late in the game to propel the Lakers to the 5-4 victory.
Yeah, see Vosberg, he knows what to do when he gets in front of that keeper. Great stick handler inside. And that's a big goal right there. Knocks us back up at 2.
1:33 left here in this first half. And they saw control by Delbarton, but Matt Lakes with ferocious checking at midfield, able to knock ball loose. Ball still on the ground. Look at this scramble. And it's finally picked up by Delbarton. Now a whistle. What's the call?
Looks like going to be failure to advance. They didn't get in the box, so it'll be a turnover. And Mountain Lakes will take over possession.
So the Lakers will have a shot with a minute 17 left. We're tied at 2 here in the 2004 Morris County Championship.
Plenty of time left here.
Joe Sanaki has the ball. Senior on his way to the University of Maryland. And he puts it up ahead to Bavakwa. Here's Bavakwa on a charge. 1 minute left in the second quarter.
Just like in a basketball game, Lou, Lakes maybe try to slow it down, take this last minute with them, leave a little time. One last rush at the cage.
Okay. Nothing one.
So they'll probably kill the first 20 seconds here this minute and drive to the net here with about 30-40 seconds left.
Delbarton fans looking for a little defense. 30 seconds left, and here is Olney. Flips it behind the net to Vavakwa. Nick Vavakwa makes a move. Being played tough there by Coziello. He shoots and bounces it high to the puck.
Good job by Coziello, the junior. Exceptional athlete. And just hitting a tough situation, tough angle for Nick.
Paul Chiera has possession.
This is where Chiera's going to try and take over.
Chiera loses stick off a tough deck. And it's picked up by Delbarton. And in the waning seconds, the long pass goes downfield. And the first half comes to an end. What a first half of play in this Morris County Championship. Just as you might expect, all tied at 2.
A big check there by Adenizio, and as you said, Lou, you expect you can with the number 1 team versus the number 2 team. The defending champs after the first half play. Nothing is decided, baby. We'll go second half.
And we will go to the second half in just a few moments. Scored at time. Delbarton 2, Mountain Lakes 2. Watching the 2004 Morris County Lacrosse Championship on Metro School Sports Showcase. Chester, New Jersey for the 2004 Morris County Championship. Delbarton and Mountain Lakes tied at 2. Here's a look at some of the first half action with two teams in the state.
Yeah, a physical defensive battle, Lewis Scarlett into the first quarter. First half dribble to the goalies. Kevin Crokin was outstanding for Mountain Lakes early on this game, but finally the keepers would give up a few early on. Mountain Lake scored in this one. That's Chris Ryan, and then finally Matty McBride for Delbarton go to the far side. And after 2 quarters, there's our scoring summary. We are tied at 2.
Dolney to Ryan to make it Mountain Lake 1-0. Tim Campbell unassisted tied it at 1. And Matt McBride gave Delbarton the lead. He went unassisted. 2-1 Wave. Nick Bavacqua to Nick Vosberg on beautiful execution tied the game at 2. That's where we are as we get ready for the second half. Glad you could join us on this sweltering evening. Lou Bravo along with me, Cavallo, and our outstanding crew here at West Morris High School. And a dandy we have. 2-2, Mountain Lakes and Delbarton. And the second half ready to begin. Open face-off at midfield control by
Delbarton done much better job on the face-offs tonight. And for Selden Clark there. Win that face-off, give Green Wave possession.
Delbarton with shot and a score!
It's a new keeper we get in there now. That's Matty Hippenbecker. We talked about platoon, and now junior goalie's in there. And they welcome him to this game as McBride has been outstanding tonight for the Green Wave. Check it out again. Good stick work inside, and finally Matty McBride, second of the night. And just like that, Hippenbecker team one shot and giving one up. So tough position for a junior goalie to sit and watch the whole first half. 24 minutes, and now the second 24 minutes is yours. And quickly, only 20 seconds in, the Green Wave on a rush, and they take a 1-goal lead.
Well, Hippenbecker, a junior, as you mentioned, has a 73% save percentage on the season. He's good stats, but that was a tough shot by McBride. Delbarton has an early 3-2 lead here in the second half. Mountain Lakes looking to get it back. Here at Mark Lane. Lane maneuvers in, has it deflected as he shoots, and it flies way out of bounds.
Off the head of Ed Crotty there. Eddie's checking, make sure everything's still up there. Seems okay, good to see it.
Here's Nick Vosberg behind goal. Mountain Lakes trailing for the second time this evening. They were down by the score 2-1 in the second quarter. Now 3-2. Here's Vosberg.
See the poise of Bavacqua, Vosberg possession from Mountain Lakes. A great job quarterback in this offense.
Vosberg went down on the ground and tried to shovel in, but his body was halfway in the crease.
Yeah, crease violation. A good surge by Slick Nick. The Nick at Night show saw it earlier to make it 2-all. Nick Bavacqua to Nick Vosberg. Work well together.
Phil Tebow flips it ahead. Here's Campbell controlling for Delbarton. Curiano on defensively. Grom comes back to get the pass. Mountain Lakes won 2 straight Morris County championships. They have controlled the game the last several years. Delbarton has had the better of the rivalry, the regular season, and the state championships.
Yeah, it's the old we win battle if you're Mountain Lakes, but they win the war. United States.
Bounce high and over the crossbar. Shot taken pretty far out by Ned Gotti.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more bounce shots as the game goes on. I think early on, there's so many rifles out there. Just try and muscle it by the keeper. But once the goalies show that not going to be any of those through, the guys know they're smart, go to the bounce shots.
Calabro with a nice tap behind the net to corral that pass. One almost sailed out. Calabro comes back to McBride. 2 minutes gone by, just 2.5 to be precise here in this third quarter. Delbarton lead Mountain Lakes 3-2. Tim Campbell trying to put a charge on. Flips it up ahead, and the pass goes wide and out. And on the turnover, Mountain Lakes will get it back.
And a little too much juice on that pass from Tim. Campbell's played a good active game tonight. Really got his legs under him. Done a real nice job for Delbarton.
Mark Lane comes, gets past it midfield, and then takes it to Delbarton territory. Flips on the left wing to Bavacqua, and they go behind the goal to Vosberg. Bavacqua trying to make a move against Cocazello. Vosberg with a burst of speed, but he lost the handle as he tried to take shot. And Delbarton comes the other way.
Good stick back by McFadden. Kind of desperation stick back because his man had a step on him.
A lot of pushing and shoving on the first sideline, and once the ball yet. Now finally picked up by Ryan, but he's checked and loses possession. Ball is still on the ground, and now Mountain West gets it back. Tom Pigliano picked up. He sends up, Hitchcock fires. It comes to Bavukwa, who can't find the handle, and now Cozziello comes out of there with it for Delbarton.
Yeah, good opportunity there by Paul.
Hippenbecker tries to come out and gets crushed as he tries to find a handle, but Mountain Lakes gets it back.
Hey, fair game out there, and Delbarton took advantage of it. Just come over with loose change.
And that pass over the head of McBride, give it back to Mountain Lakes. Things picking up from physical standpoint out there.
Every player loves to see the goalie take it, except the goalie's out there, but when he comes out, handling the ball, he's just like any other player.
Hippenbecker sends up ahead.
That's good Hippenbecker though, Lou. You know, on the bench the whole first half, and now, you know, you get out there, you get it a little bit. Now he feels a little more into it.
And Humphreys now hit the ball. He flips it up ahead to Joe LaFiora. Some fresh legs there for Mountain Lakes here at the halfway point of the third quarter. 3-2 Delbarton. Here's Humphreys. Phil Tebow all over him.
Phil is just harassing him.
Dolney shoots and scores.
He got loose, didn't he? He came in all alone. Sometimes just one-on-one in this matchup. It's a senior attack, John Dolney. Watch him beat his man. Now it's just him and Hewitt. And he goes down the post side and sneaks it through there. Hewitt cannot believe that he found some room inside himself in the post. What a goal by Dolney.
We are tied at 3 with 6:35 left in the third.
Second point of the game for JD, John Dolney. And a big one right there as it ties it up. We mentioned, Lou, you don't want to let anybody get breathing room. The 2 or 3 goal lead in this one.
Face up won by the Lakers. Joe Fiora picks it up. He brings up ahead. Here's Olney behind the goal. Does a good job to the brakes on before he got to the crease. Nick Osberg being made tough by McFadden.
Yeah, McFadden. 6'3", 230 pounds. See McFadden going to Duke. Strong athlete. Takes everybody on. Puts it away and comes out and tries to drop it off to Hewitt. It does. Excellent work by the defenseman.
And a back pass by Delbarton is intercepted by Humphreys of Mountain Lakes. Osberg flips front to Aqua. And he might have had it knocked out of his by Seligman.
Looking at nothing but net right there. Aqua just a little quick on his stick for that one. But Mountain Lake hearing from their faith, a tremendous out here tonight watching this. And they're being treated to a great lacrosse game, 3-all.
Bavukwa spits inside and then shoots it, and it's picked off by Seligman. Seligman flips up ahead, Crotty across midfield. Tied at 3, 4:45 left in the third. Crotty goes to Grum, makes a beautiful move, shoots, he scores!
Oh, that's big time, Lou. Well, great work offensively by Delbarton right there, and Grum fishes off. Give credit to Crotty, he was outstanding right there. This is after Crotty got off to Grum with a big dodge and just rolls it home. He beat Hippenbecker.
Delbarton has a 4-3 lead on Pete Grum's goal. A brilliant move. Grum only doing it. Future look bright for the Green Wave with him.
Yeah, good size, great stick work. Strong inside with the ball. Fighting to Grum, and the Green Wave have a 1-goal lead again.
A cloud of dust. Phil Tebow picks up the ground ball off the face-off. Delbarton is in possession again.
Lou, the clearest difference between the game we saw 3 weeks ago when Mountain Lakes beat Delbarton 5-4 and had a 3-goal lead is in the face-offs tonight. Delbarton's done a much better job in getting many possessions off face-offs.
The Wave, they 1-goal lead. Here's Kemp into the attacking zone, slashes it wide. He tried to whip it sideways into the goal. was a scoreless first quarter. 2-2 at the half. 4-3 now, Delbarton on top. Just 3.5 remaining in third quarter. Campbell goes to Calabro, one of the leading scorers for Green Wave this year. Makes a nice move and shoots it wide. Picked by Campbell beautifully behind that, but his pass is too high. And Seligman playing center field up there, scoops it up at the field stripe. He tries to bounce home, and Himbecker might have gotten a piece of that one as it bounced up high over the crossbar.
Yeah, I think he was right on it. It was Matty Himbecker. Big arm bouncer there by Seligman. As Delbarton aggressive now, keep pressure on the Lakers, trying to make the junior goalie feel the heat of this county final.
Here's McGraw, he's behind the goal. Calabro centers, Grom is hit and knocked off ball. Ball still loose. And that Grom comes out of there with it.
Nice job of ground balls by Delbarton, who's been a long possession here for the Green Wave.
There, Crotty went against McLean. Crotty flips in front, intercepted, picked off there by Anthony Bow. Mountain Lake's a long time since that possession in the attack zone. 2 minutes left in the third. Chira fires wide, and it bounced out of bounds.
He's got an absolute rocket, but you gotta find the vacancy when you talk about beating Alex Hewitt.
It's Ryan who has a goal today from the Lakes. Mark Lynn flips it to Bakwa. Mark Lynn shoots wide. Nice pass, that one's just wide. Tried to set up Jalafiura.
Yeah, Alex Hewitt, he'll welcome that left-handed shot from Mark Lane from that angle all day.
Delbarton 4, Mountain Lakes 3, 1:05 and counting down here in the third quarter. Lafera tries to make a move, but he's cut off at the pass, takes it behind that. It's coming now in the third. Mountain Lakes trails by 1. Mark Lane comes over to meet the pass, approaching the 3-second mark in third period. Lane, center in front, beautifully done. John for the goal. McLean with a brilliant assist.
And Lane breaks man down, and then he draws him to the defense, and Dolney was the cutter. And a good slip pass, and Dolney gets up quick. You see the defense come, that leaves somebody wide open. That man is John Dolney. Dolney with a little quick stick, and puts it by Hewitt, and we are tied at 4.
All tied with 1 second here in the third quarter. Everything you might expect between these teams. Face off won by Mountain Lakes, but away by Delbarton Green Wave, the possession of ball. There's a shot. Seligman going to take a shot. He does. It goes wide, and with 1 second, Mountain Lakes will throw it in.
Well, Lou, number 1 versus number 2. We were tied after the first quarter. We're tied at halftime. Sweat, buddy. We're tied after the quarter.
That is the end of the third play. The score, the Bartle Mountain Lakes score. The 2004 Lacrosse Championship on Meadow T's High School Horse Shows.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday. I'll take it. Nice one, you. This is Betty's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, listeners.
Network Fridays, a home way to start the weekend. Every Friday night at 7 on Cartoon Network.
Tired of the same old party? Try Butchagaloop Make a Party video. A fun way to have a pizza party. Mr. Butchagaloop and his zany friends will teach you and your friends how to make pizza. You'll learn all about its ingredients, do's, don'ts of pizza making, and how the dough is made. If you follow along, you and your friends can make your pizza. It's good for one or it's good for all. It's the best tasting party you'll ever have.
Hey, fans, Tuesday night, 25th at 7 p.m. Metro TV kicks off its minor league baseball schedule with the first of 12 live games this summer from the tri-state area. This one featuring the Pennsylvania Road Warriors, Long Island, to battle Long Island Ducks. Metro's 12-game schedule will consist of 6 Duck home games and 6 home games of the Brooklyn Cyclone. The area's best minor league baseball this summer is on Metro TV. Turn on New York. Quarter underway here at Westmore Central High School in Chester, Jersey. Western West Kennedy. There's an over-the-shoulder shot taken by Ned Crotty. We are tied at 4. Mount Lake 7-0, number 1 team in the state. Delbarton 1, number 2 team in the state. Lou Brano along with Jake Cavallo. Glad you joined us on what has been a sensational county championship game.
Yeah, lived to the building. He was 2 coaches in for the Mount Lake since 25th year. It's Grubling, 18th year at Delbarton. All the titles, all the championships. They probably just hold their team. You got 12 minutes to prove you're better than the guys in the best in the county. Let's go out and get it done. 1 quarter left.
Mount takes in the attacking zone. John only fires that's who makes it their outstanding save.
This is what it's all about. These guys, a little crowd, a couple thousand people witnessing. Great lacrosse sectional junior programs are here to check it out. To see 2 time teams across the
Grubb trying to unleash shot, but was full team far side. Reese Seligman will start things off for Delbarton. Pantalera. Nick Roddy behind the goal now, the Green Wave. 10.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Toronto scores. Nick Roddy beats Matt McBride. And Delbarton is back at top 5-4.
Nick Roddy has played a great game tonight for Green Wave. And this nice comes by McBride. And McBride all alone. Quick gas and shoots and scores third and 9 from McBride. He has had a big time down.
So every time Mount Lakes comes back to tie it up, Delbarton comes back, take the lead. I think has been going mid of second quarter.
And McBride coming with 21 season 50 games here.
The Lakers trying to. There's a shot, go wide. Taking Nick Avakwa. Delbarton defense done.
He has, stuff so active, so energetic, so much motion, forces himself for the offense so beautifully. And he's a handle, and he's a handful.
Jay Moran goes to top freeze. 9.5 left in the fourth. On back top. Lakers patiently bring the ball around the perimeter, looking for that opening.
Mount Lake's tried 3 times in this game.
Here's Here's a shot, and just goes wide, and then the rebound, the Lakers score. Nick Bavakwa, it's it home.
We were talking about sick Nick. You hang around with your fishing things. And you're going to see Alex, when he missed the first, it does see goal off the rebound, but he picks up Bavakwa. Hewitt from first goes wide. Bavakwa able to pick up this ball nicely and puts it home. And he was saying, man, where's the defense? Can't get hanging around the cage, but Bavakwa was actually behind. They did a great job putting the ground ball, loose ball. And Lou, we're tied again at 5.
J.A. Moran took the initial shot where Lakes deflect that, but Bavakwa was there to clean up. By McBride was sensational tonight for Delbarton.
Good job of Sutton Clark on that face-off. He's had a real good night out there. Has faced off against Yarrow. Don't know why Yarrow's not taking a face-off. Now he usually dominates.
All Macus now in front, and a start takes on Michael Liberal. Then a both flank is thrown until end of play. At Valero, this 20th goal of the season.
Yeah, the coach has about Caleros knows the game, nowhere to be. Stepping into a starting role this year, and he fished knows how to fish off. John takes the ground ball, nice high bounce shot right in front. And one of the ultimate competitors for Delbarton Green Wave, Pat Caleros, senior attackman, gives his shot another 1-goal lead.
With 8:16 left in fourth, Delbarton is up 6-5. T's High School showcase tips with exclusive coverage of the following tri-state area lacrosse championships. Thursday, May 7th, p.m. Nassau County Class A Championship. Suffolk County Class A Championship, Saturday, May 29th. And Wednesday, June 2nd, Nassau versus Suffolk Class A Championship. High School showcase is only on cable, only on Metro TV. Turn on, New York.
Lou now Delbarton and man up. Got a dead ball on Lake of Mountain Lake, so that's why there was a face-off.
That shot. Goes wide in the front, the rebound, put it home. It's a huge goal. Delbarton has largest lead of the game, 7-5.
And the Green Wave capitalize on penalty. And first, Lou is going to go off the watch this one off the, but look, Grump to the back and pulls it through. He's all in front of him and just cranks it home. And some set high. Grum knew how to get it off quickly, but he puts juice on it. And nothing but nylon on that one. Pete Grum, a junior.
Mountain Lakes uphill battle. Both teams trailed by 2 goals tonight. This is the first time there's been a goal deficit. It's 7-5, and Mountain Lakes has just 7.5 minutes. Dolney quickly fires it on. A penalty flag down. Let's see what the call. That could be against Delbarton. That could Mountain Lakes a man-up situation.
Looks like I see a push against Delbarton. And tough call inside. That's a real squeaker right there. So nevertheless, will give Tim Flint and the Lakers 30 seconds to work in the man advantage. About 4% on the year for Tilland's Lakers in the middle.
30 penalty. Let's take advantage. Only like 2 goals in this game. Let's work around perimeter. Don't behind that. Now work in front. Shoots Hewitt. Missed the save.
Crafty move though. Don't. Clears up. Shut him down.
Delbarton Colorado on the goal. Inside 7 now down 40 left in the 4th. Delbarton in no hurry. They have a 2-goal lead. They can milk the clock here, Chip.
It's trying to block. You don't pass it. Far the Mountain Lakes has. They'll keep coming. Look at it.
JJ ran the bit to knock the ball loose from Riesling. Here's a bounce shot that could take by Lafayette, and Barton gets possession.
Job by there, the Green Wave. One shot.
Hewitt keeper ends up ahead.
Oh man, a pick there.
Look like good step on. Get shot.
Arrow made him look.
Gary Mercandante. 5.5 left in the 4th. 7-5, Delbarton. Mountain Lake has won those 2 county championships. As Roddy shoots it wide. Here's a soul. Timeout. So Mountain Lake's full timeout. They'll discuss it. They're by 18 remaining here in this quarter.
It's a good timeout too, but 5:18 to go. This team's favorite for the guys who find the get them out within us here. And get one time here. Gonna get back and crack though. And Flynn, he's been through the war, 10 more, 5 state titles. Respects the Delbarton program too. These guys, rivalry is really a sprint. Rival go back and forth. Respect on both sides field.
And the rivalry, Tim Flynn, knows all about this. He's got it.
Yeah, those guys, they do a lot of different things than some other teams in the States. So it's a notch up, the levels and notch up play guy. Preparation, just being physical, ready to play.
That's Coach Ella talking about the rivalry. First, it's a rivalry all through years. Rarely do one team win 2 in a row against the other.
Just about. I mean, last year is really what it's all about. You know, Maddox win the county title, Delbarton state title, both against one another. So.
And because his senior year, he's last year involved in this rivalry. Here's Ryan. Up ahead to Tom. Ball knocked loose at field. Dumped across the midfield line. Some good hitting there. Delbarton out of there with it. Here's Cuddy. Cuddy making a rush and a whistle. And now Delbarton calls timeout. So they'll talk over 4-3.
Yeah, Delbarton, a little pass there. Almost turned it over. Fortunate. Get the ball back. So Chuck Ruling is won his timeout.
Official mark down timeouts for each team. That darkness has fallen here in Eastern Morris County. And Delbarton playing in the importance of this cup. They 7-5 4:43 remaining in the 4th period. Delbarton coming in at 14-1. The only loss was to Mountain Lake 5-4 just a couple weeks ago. And Mountain's undefeated 17-0.
And that undefeated is on the line here. And this is crunch time now. If you're Mountain Lake, look at the clock. If you're one of these seniors, T443, then 2 goals. For the 2-time defending champs, been a long time. This has been Lake County Championship 3 years ago. So you know what it's all about. And they're up against it right now.
It's one of the seniors on the Delbarton team, and we'll start things off here.
It's probably the best rivalry in any sports that we have at this school. Probably the best lacrosse rivalry we have in high school lacrosse in New Jersey. But I mean, it's unbelievable because we're so good friends with all those kids. We play with them all summer, and they're such good players. Coach was such a great coach.
Back to the action. Mountain Lakes on a rush, and Hewitt makes the save.
What do they say in hockey, Lou? Kick, save, and a beaut. Alex, great right there. That was big.
Cociello, great job to get the pass. He had to reach behind him to make the
grab. And you hear that roar because they love to long stick it down and let it fly. Alex Cociello from his defensive position on a rush.
Here's Campbell. He goes to Bride. Pete Grom fires it high over the crossbar.
Grom is so strong. He's big too, but he is a tough guy to take ball from. He's got a strong dodge. He's strong with the cradle.
3:40 and count down here in the fourth quarter. Delbarton has this kind of game is a gigantic 2-0 lead, 7-5. And they have possession. Mountain Lakes desperately needs to get the ball back.
Oh, to take it.
And they do. Good defensive play by the Lakes. Need to take advantage, approaching 3-minute mark. Mark Lane. Knocked away. Double team goes to Dolney, sets it up. Beautiful pass. Oh, Dolney. What a pass above Aqua.
They back to the game and give Alex right now. Back to goal game. And Lou, it all starts with the takeaway by the defender, Anthony Bupa, all the way down to the end. Creates possession. There's the cutter. And Bavacqua, the stick that time, goes the hard way here. Watch the drop off from behind. Dolney looks and look at quick pass. And Bavacqua sneaks an understick, I should say, just along the post. And the Lake fans are alive kicking because they are within one. Well, Delbarton, Nick Bavacqua has played a stand game.
Down to 45 left. Mountain Lakes wins face-off. They got a shot tie.
He do too.
It's Evans 6, Delbarton. That was the score last year's county championship. And Delbarton takes it away.
Seen a couple good defensive plays. That will McFadden their leader. And that's a huge one right there as we approach 2 minutes. Now, thanks for a little momentum there. McFadden steals it. There's another takeaway now. The Lakers get it back.
Here comes Bavacqua. He goes up ahead of Vosberg. 2 minutes. 2 minutes counting down here in the fourth. 7-6 for Delbarton with a 1-goal lead. Vosberg trying to make the turn. McFadden all over him, trips up. And now Vosberg double team still has possession of the ball. Delayed penalty. He's not into the crease. And what's the call? No goal. Looks like no goal. A penalty flag thrown.
Oh man, what work by Vosberg. Just absolutely relentless by Slick Nick. He was just going after it. I mean, you want to see a guy who wants to make it happen in the county final. Watch number 7 go out. He's going up against one of the toughest defenders in the state and just kept that, draws the penalty. And they will win the mid-up situation here.
So Mount Lakes has their chance. They have a great opportunity with minute 3 left. This could be the game right here. 2 technical fouls called that play. Now a timeout called by Mount Lakes. And we want to remind you, stay with us at the conclusion of today's Morris County Lacrosse Championship. We'll have post-game interviews. We'll take a look at the play game. Lots to come on our post-game show. That's coming up right after the conclusion of this Morris County Championship game.
Yeah, usually with a minute 30 to go in a game, we kind of know who's going to be the play of that game. But when it's undecided right now, because the Lakers will have a situation here for 30 seconds, and with a minute 30 left, they still have a couple bullets left in the chamber now. They will be hurt from this game.
Let's take a look at the penalty. Here's just look at what happened out there.
And you'll watch Vosberg just coming. Here's the first one. And there might be a second foul coming up on the goalie right here. Hewitt.
I'm going to take off.
The Lakers actually saw the ball from the net. The goal was saved off. But nevertheless, 30-second foul that time on McFadden. You know, McFadden living down with those. A guy like McFadden, he's so physical in there.
Well, Mountain Lakes has 3 of the last 4 Morris County tournament titles. The officials know the next minute 30 will be viewed. 6 of the last 7 Morris County championships have been decided by 2 goals or less. And we are there again. It's 1-goal game, 7-6. Mountain Lakes with a golden opportunity here to tie it up.
It's a 1-minute penalty too, Lou, so they'll be man up now for this minute.
They go behind the net. Here's Ryan. He flips up top to Chiara. Down to a mid-20 in regulation.
The worst possible moment to have a man out for Delbarton, but they're going to have to earn it if they're going to get this victory.
Down to a minute 10. Pass in front to Chiara, and Hewitt a piece of it.
Looked like it might have caught post, Lou. Man, the crease now to go to Delbarton, a huge turnover, crease violation.
Delbarton has possession with mid-3 left and a 1-goal lead.
Oh, that was huge.
Cocosiello brings up. We're down to 55 seconds left in regulation. Whistle.
I think Barton's going to call timeout. Seeing that long stick. They love the offensive skills of Alex Cocosiello with that long stick in there. Can't afford a turnover. They'll call it team.
So timeout taken with 52 seconds left to fourth. And the Delbarton fans getting excited as their team is up by the score of 7-6. Well, Metro East High School Sports Showcase continues with exclusive coverage of the following Tri-State Area Lacrosse Championships. Thursday, May 27th at 8 p.m., the Nassau County Classic Championship. Saturday, May 29th at 8 o'clock, Suffolk County Class A Championship. And Wednesday, June 2nd at 8 p.m., Nassau versus Suffolk Class A Championship. High School Sports Showcase only on cable, only on Metro TV. Turn on York.
Yeah, Long Island, some great cross being played on the East Coast. And we'll take a look at this action a moment ago. Mountains with a chance in front of cage. What's the quick stick there? They're off the leg of Alex. And then you see him just hanging on here, referee right on top of it, and it's the stick that goes down and they the flag.
Chiara did a great job trying to avoid the violation.
Walking the tunnel.
Oh, man. There's our, they got to be Delbarton fans, I guess. Their team is up 7-6.
And it looked like maybe Stewart got a leg on now. That was huge.
So here we go. Delbarton with possession and have the lead.
And they got the ball in the stick of one of the best stick handlers.
He goes to Cocosiello, takes it right up the gut. He shoots and scores!
Oh, well, look. And the long stick of Dan Cocosiello from Ed Crotty. What play Delbarton had coming out of the timeout. And watching Crotty finds Cocosiello in the long stick straight on the pipe. He's been looking for this one, goes up top. And tipping better. And that's going to be the Lou. 40 seconds left. Tough to imagine a team like Delbarton giving up to this final 40. Not possible in the game across, though.
I'm not sure.
With 46 seconds left, Mountain Lakes will have to pull out of the hat here as they trail by 2.
And now Chiara will take face off against Grum.
It's been a terrific game. Great defensive battle in the first quarter. 0-0 after 1. And since then, great offensive plays. Cocosiello again. And he's ripped up from behind. And there's a push. It'll be Delbarton position.
Tough one for Chiara. He actually won the face-off. Just couldn't pick up the loose ball.
Just 30 seconds left. Delbarton looking to win the Morris County Championship. Mountain Lakes has won it 2 straight years. But this time, it looks like the Green Wave will host the trophy.
And a turnover there, but only 20 seconds left now, under 20. The goal by Cocosiello really seals it. Alex Cocosiello, the junior.
17 seconds left, and the Delbarton fans begin to celebrate.
Check that. That was Danny Cocosiello. Sorry, Danny. The defender with the goal moment ago.
Penalty flag thrown on the far sideline, but
well, they came in to avenge their only loss of the year, to avenge their loss in this county tournament a year ago. And the Green Wave, Delbarton have done that.
And that's it. Delbarton has won the 2004 Morris County Championship. The final score, Delbarton 8, Mountain Lakes 6. The celebration begins, and we'll be back to talk about it in just a moment. You're watching the 2004 Morris County Championship game, Metro TV's High School Sports Showcase.
You know, like as Pete said, you know, I think we felt that we didn't play our best game the first time around, and you know, obviously, you know, we were determined to come together as a team and certainly give the best effort tonight, and we certainly did. So
Certainly was a tough defensive battle in the first quarter. Both goalkeepers were outstanding.
you know, you know, Alex and Paul Croak did an outstanding job, and like I said, you know, it was just a great defensive play by both sides, and we were just to come out with more goals.
Well, good luck in the state tournament, which begins shortly, and best luck to your team. Congratulations.
Thanks, Lou. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Coach. And McBride is over there. Can you get him over? Matt McBride. We'll get him over. This is kind of impromptu here. Matt McBride, good. How are you? Congratulations on a championship. Talk about it tonight, the hat trick for you, and talk about winning this county title.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, it all comes down to the team, and I think I was in the right place at the right time, from trying to feed the net karate, speed right on the crease. Our team as well to what we had to do from the first, when we lost in the first game. I think it was important for us the change we needed to make, and this game was huge.
Let's take a look at one of your 3 goals on the game, and here's a move. There are number 15 making the move. Talk about this a little bit.
Well, Nick LaFleur had been hurt, unfortunately, one of my good friends, and you know, Coach made me take it one-on-one with him, and I had been slitting back to my right. I said, you know, do what you want to do, and I felt comfortable staying with my right hand away, and he gave me an opening, so just went for it.
Well, congratulations, Matt, and good luck in the state tournament.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks very much. McBride. And Jimmy Vallo joins me in standing speed. Imagine my effect between these two standing programs.
Yeah, and what caught me, Lou, at the end of this game, just the emotion from Delbarton. Don't forget, this is a Delbarton team that's won 4 of the last 5 state titles, and here they are winning a county title, and just lots of celebration. Why? Because they haven't won a game in a while. They've lost Mountain Lakes this game in the last years. So if you're a senior on Delbarton, you know, this was your last track to ring a Morris County championship, and that's the first rung where you hang your hat as a Moore County lacrosse player, being a Moore County champ. So Delbarton gets it.
The play of the game came late in the 4th quarter. This seal for Green Wave.
Right at the time, Coca-Cola with the long stick. And all little lacrosse fans, they love to see those guys with the long stick put home. That's a 2-goal lead. A 2-goal lead proved to be insurmountable, and that was the one that clinched Delbarton. They are your 2004 Morris County champs, and they're loving it.
And more high school lacrosse is coming your way right on Metro TV's High School Sports Showcase. Coming up on May 27th, Nassau County Class A Championship. May 29th, the Suffolk County Class A Championship. And then on June 2nd, Nassau versus Suffolk. All those begin at 8 p.m. and we invite you to join us right here on Metro TV's High School Sports Showcase. That will do it from West Morris Central High in Chester, New Jersey. Once again, the final score: Delbarton 8, Mountain 6. The Green Wave of Delbarton with 2004 Moore County High School Lacrosse Championship.